Well, here we go, it's National Fish and Chip Day, and guess what? Yes, you've got it. I'm going to review fish and chips from Bell's Fish and Chip Shop in Framwellgate, Moor, next to the Anderson Centre. It's a nice big brand new, spanking brand new fish and chip shop with a restaurant on the side. They've got one more in Durham City Centre and one at Washington as well. National Fish and Chip Day. Let's be having it. And if you wanted to go down the beach today to buy fish and chips on National Fish and Chip Day, with hard lines, it's absolutely raining cats and dogs out there. There's nothing better than a good bit of battered fish. I love a nice battered fish and I cannot wait to get that inside us. Come on. Let's get our fish and chips. Hello. Could I have fish and chips 3 times? 2 with scraps on, please. And chicken nuggets and chips. Is that my fish for tea? It's a bit small, isn't it? Well, here we go. I've just been to Bell's Fish and Chips. I've just get me nice fish and chips. There we go. Bell's of Durham. Absolutely lovely. Smells gorgeous. I think it was £7.60 for 1 fish and chips. I think that's reasonably priced. The restaurant and the fish and chip shop itself was beautiful, clean, spotless. Mind, it was packed, mine, because it's National Fish and Chip Day. Let's have a good look at this beauty, eh? Oh, it smells absolutely delish. Look at that. That is absolutely, looks lovely, isn't it? That looks beautiful. Let's see if you can pick it up without it breaking. Full fish. And these are proper chips, right? When you go to the fish shop, you want proper chips like that. I cannot stand McDonald's little fries. I cannot stand, KFC's little fries. I cannot stand Burger King's fries. I get oven chips are only so. When you go to some chip shops don't have real chips, but them. And when you go out for a night out, and you go for like the kebab shops, you get reheated chips. You can tell they're reheated. When you go to the match and you get those burger van stalls, them chips are absolutely disgusting as well. They're not fresh. Look at that, man. Absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to get some butter in my mouth. I love battered fish. Let's start with a bit of the tail, eh? Oh, that that butter melts in your mouth. Oh. Now, let's find a good bit of fish, eh? I mean, I've always loved fish and chips. You get the beach on holiday. When we were kids, we used to always go to Scarborough, the beach on holiday. That bit of fish there, white cod. Can't complain with that. That's a nice fish. But on this horrible day, it's absolutely chucking it down, cats and dogs, raining. What I need on my chips, right, and I always carry around with us in the boot, is Heinz ketchup. Yes, Heinz, kind of go far with having a bottle of Heinz ketchup sitting in the boot, just in case you go to a takeaway. Because, you get a tiny little sachet of sauce, about 25 pence, when you get a big bottle for £1. So let's get some sauce all over me chips, and even on me nice juicy fish, but not too much, just enough. I'll show you. There we go. See that? Yeah. So that's a really lovely fish. Absolutely beautiful fish. I'm going to continue to devour this right now. And it just falls apart. Look, the batter comes off the fish. I know It ain't the most healthiest food in the world, but we've got to treat ourselves. You know, we deserve a treat. You go to work all week, you work hard, every now and again, a nice takeaway, and it's National Fish and Chip Day. Bell's Fish Shop in Fram, in the Arneson Centre, next to the Arneson Centre, is round the corner. Brand new establishment. I popped into the restaurant the other week. It was absolutely clean, spotless, gorgeous. The fish and chip shop itself, the takeaway, is spotless, lovely, friendly. 10 out of 10 for the staff, 10 out of 10 for the management. Everything looks fantastic in place. A brand new spanking restaurant. Chips. They got a couple of squiggly ones. So normally I get some scraps. I get 3 scraps there, loads of batter. But I wanted you to show you the fish, how lovely it was. I'm going to take away a little bit of the skin. Let's peel the skin back. Once you peel the skin back, just look at that. Absolutely lovely. Battered fish. Nothing, no other takeaway in the world can produce battered fish like a fish shop, and Bell's Fish Shop do it really well. Look at that, it's massive, it's massive. £7.20 or £7.60, what do you expect? And don't forget to take some sauce. Keep the sauce in the boot. On occasions where you just go out for a takeaway, or you're just driving home from work, fancy popping into a takeaway shop, and you can't wait to get home because you're starving, you've been working hard all day, and it's just ready to go. Salt, fish, batter, vinegar, chips, and tomato ketchup to go with it to boot, because it costs a fortune for ketchup in them sauces in them shops. I can eat all this all day till the cows come home. I do apologise. I'm trying to do a review of fish and chips. I know I shouldn't talk my mouth open. I hate the bad manners, but I'm actually doing it on my own. So I can do as much as I want. But it's absolutely beautiful. So now, I'm going to go home and have a nice kind of cider. Friday night, National Fish and Chip Day. Chips, 8 or 9 out of 10. But the main event of the evening, the main food I came for, the battered fish, 10 out of 10. It is absolutely beautiful from Bell's Fish and Chip Shop. There's 3 of them. There's one in Washington, there's one in Durham City Centre, and there's also one in Framwellgate, Moor, next to the Arneson Centre. Get yourself there, enjoy a nice battered fish. I mean, if you want me to review other things, I will review other things. Please, like the video, subscribe. And while there's no football season on, I don't know, I'll do some random stuff. It may not be KFC, but it's finger licking good. See you later. Well, fish and chips down. I've been in the garage today, decorating the garage. Needs a good lick of paint. So after a nice fish and chips, what do you have? A nice can of cider. Oh. When you're working hard all day, grafting with a paintbrush, and you can't be bothered to make your tea, or the missus can't be bothered to make the tea because she's been grafting hard all day, you go to the takeaway, you get yourself fish and chips and a nice can of cider, and now I've got to tidy up this mess. Life, it's a hard life. Ah, beautiful. Right, I'll catch you. Hopefully tomorrow, when I have another Southern video coming out. If not tomorrow, then Sunday. Adios. And enjoy your Friday night, enjoy your weekend. Get yourself the bills for fish and chips. Hi.